Welcome. I am excited to be here with you on a fresh edition of One Colossal Opinion. Thank you for tuning in. We talking Titans. You already know what time it is, but I'm hyped. It's warm outside. You know what I'm saying? A little sunshine. Titans got the number 4 pick in the draft. New head coach, new coaching staff, new logo, new color scheme. It's a lot going on. And that's just in the world of sports. You know, for those of my folks out there that pray, you know, it's a lot going on in the world right now that needs real prayer. Real prayer. And I'm hoping we use this time, people, to come together. Those of us who want nothing more than peace. You know, you want peace, you like me. Yeah, that's how I'm saying. You want peace, you like me. So look, One Colossal Opinion, 2026, first episode of the new season. You know, I usually get into it around draft time. So here we are. So I got a few things I just want to run through. And as always, I'd love for y'all to comment, like, subscribe. Definitely repost the video. I will go all video at some point. Maybe. I don't know. I like this audio thing, but we'll see. Welcome to One Colossal Opinion. Let's get to it. Okay, so the biggest question I have, and the thing that interests me the most about this offseason, it's really a two-part answer for me. It's who the Titans draft and who are the free agents that the Titans will target. Will they have an opportunity to actually get people that I'll be excited about as a fan, you know? So that's what I'm diving into first on One Colossal Opinion is who will the Titans draft. Now, with the number 4 pick, I've heard a lot of folks. I've been talking to a lot of the homies, man, a lot of Titans fans that have now started to shift in a direction that I'm a little shocked at, but I'm happy about. I'm actually happy about this. I've seen a lot of people say they want Love. They want the running back from Notre Dame. They want him to be the number 4 pick and the guy that comes to Tennessee. Now, the reason why I'm shocked at that is because, I'm shocked at the fan reaction to that is because I was kind of on that train a little while ago. I've been saying a weapon for Cam. My two guys were the wide receiver from Ohio State, Tate. I like Tate. And the other guy was Love, the running back. So I'm hype about that to see the fan base kind of getting on one accord. But ladies and gentlemen, I've been a Titans fan for a very long time, and that also makes me a little nervous. All of us clamoring for Love, all of us clamoring for Tate. Anybody else maybe that's clamoring for, the other person I've heard was just a DN, pass rusher. Whether that be Bain, I can't think of the other guy's name right now. This name keep getting thrown around, but DN is a position that we definitely need help at. So when I look at it from the standpoint of building a team, I know we got a defensive head coach that just came to Tennessee. Robert, I think, is going to come in and want a defense that's going to be a top 10, top 15 defense immediately. I can definitely see him saying, nah, we got to get the defense right. This is my mainstay. This is where I build the foundation of the team, is having a solid defense. And me being a football guy, I know that that's a must, okay? I don't want us out there potentially, and this is going to sound crazy because I can't even think the last time we did this, scoring 25 to 30 points a game, but then not having a defense to make stops. I'm not a fan of that either. But I can't lie to y'all, man. I'm a little greedy right now. I'm a little greedy because I just saw Cam Ward play a hell of a rookie season. He played a hell of a rookie season. Really, really, really good progression when you look at the last 8 games of the year. Just go kind of look at the film. You can get on YouTube. They got the full highlights on YouTube where you can watch play to play for the most part. They'll take out a couple of plays that are, maybe incomplete here, something like that. But get on YouTube and look it up. Look it up. Go look at Cam Ward's last few games. I say the last 9 starts Cam Ward had. I think he consistently showed growth. That's a big deal. That's a big deal. The Titans need somebody that can consistently do that. So I'm excited about that. He's the franchise quarterback in my opinion. I feel like that's already established, and I know he hasn't won anything yet. I know that, but I've seen him make plays. I've seen him be the leader that you want to see a quarterback. I've heard the stories from the GM and other teammates about him being in the locker room at 5 a.m. in the morning when everybody else is pulling up and he already in there watching film. They had to kick this young man out the facility, y'all. So Cam Ward is all right with me. I ain't got no doubts or anything about Cam Ward. I hated to see him get hurt that last game of the season. And I bring that up because I remember being thankful, like, man, Cam, for him to play behind this offensive line, he's been healthy, And the play that he gets hurt, he scores on, and he was running. He scrambled, he got out, and he got hurt, making it to the end zone. So I don't know how much hype I don't know what you want to put into that, but I know it's a good thing for that man to start all the games last year. That's a great situation, and only one game he wasn't able to finish. So I'm looking forward to adding weapons to Cam Ward's arsenal. When you got somebody with that type of ability that's leading the offense, he's touching the football every play, you got to give him weapons. Cam can get the ball out of his hands fast, which I think is very important in today's NFL. Why not be focused on making the pieces around Cam Ward better? Offensive line could use some help. I know it. They could. Terrible. I get it. And I'm the guy that usually go O-line. I'm the guy that usually says, hey, no, we need a tackle for our franchise quarterback. Matter of fact, there's probably a recording from last season that would be on, let's see, Spotify and Apple Podcasts where I'm saying we probably should we really need to go after some offensive linemen if we're taking Cam Ward. So, the Titans spent a little money in free agency last year. I don't think it was that great, but this is the thing I'll say about the O-line that shocked me. The offensive line for the Tennessee Titans looked better after Callahan was gone. And Callahan, not Brian, his father, Callahan Sr. is what I call him. Callahan Sr. was, regarded, I use that term loosely, he was regarded as the guy for offensive linemen. I mean, they made a big deal about the sled that he invented. And we saw what that's done. It did nothing. The sled did nothing. So I think they probably kicked the sled out with him in week 3 or 4 whenever we let them go. So I'm ready to see us put that number 4 pick towards helping Cam. Help Cam. Get him weapons. So I love at 4. I've been hearing rumors the last couple of days about teams potentially trading up to get love from us. My thing with that is this. I'm not gonna be against that for a good package. I'm not against it. Because I do think running back is a position that you can get a little later and still be productive. I just know if we take one early, if he's that good to take early, you take him because he's going to be special. And you add a special running back to the Titans offense that lacks weapons on the outside, now you have to play the run. Teams didn't really have to play the run, in my opinion, against us last year. I don't think they did. Shout out Tony Pollard. Hey, Tony. Shout out to Tony. I don't think Tony is a guy that's going to put fear in the defense. Tony's a good back. I think Tony would look even better with another really good back splitting carries. I really do. I think that the Tennessee Titans, in order to help Cam Ward, having some type of running game is going to elevate the offense as a whole. So, all right, I've talked a little bit about running back. I'll get off of that. I like Tate just because simply Tate's somebody that Cam could just launch it to. Good size, 6'3", 6'4", good hands, at least decent enough route running ability from what I've seen. He might not be, maybe he's not number 4 pick ready. You know, I've heard that. Maybe he's not a top 5 pick. I get that. I have been reminded, shout out to my guy Hakeem, man. I've been reminded that the Titans they took Corey Davis at number 5, I think. And look, this thing, he's 100% right. Shout out Hakeem. You 100% right, bro. We have jacked that pick trying to go wide receiver at 5 because the guy was there, but he wasn't that talented. I get it. This is the thing that I'll say about this time around. I think last time they only did that because we traded A.J. Brown. I think that's the only reason why they draft Corey Davis that high. Seriously. Because 1, we wouldn't have been drafting that high. But 2, I think even if we were drafting that high with the notion that, hey, AJ's going to be here, we're having a different conversation. We're not taking Corey Davis at 5. You know, they probably actually do go lineman, you know, or edge rusher at 5 at that point. But that's neither here nor there. It was a good point because we have jacked it trying to take a skill position in that top 5. I know nobody really wants to see a running back go that high. And Love, I don't think, had the national media's attention the way that some other backs in the past have. But I think it helped the offense. So I like a weapon. Now, if I'm going left field with this, and guys, I said left field, okay? Left field for the number 4 pick. Left field would be tight end, man, Sadiq. And I might be saying that name wrong. Forgive me, y'all. Oregon, Sadiq. Hey, a physical beast. A physical specimen. That's somebody that you draft him, he playing tight end, but you probably using him. You probably putting him out in the slot every now and then. You know, he might even be on the outside receiver at one point. You know, that just because if y'all go look at his combine numbers, go check out Sadiq, tight end, Oregon. I hope I'm saying that right. If I'm not, I'm sorry. But check him out. Check his tape out on YouTube. I think he got something. Now check his game film, of course. But even, and I'm not usually impressed by combine, but I'm impressed by his combine. I'm impressed by those numbers. Those numbers look real good. That young man going to be special for somebody. I don't know who, but he's going to be special, I think. If he can get in the league and adjust well, I think Sadiq is going to be nice. But if we're going left field, I'm going tight end. At number 4 is insane. I know it, y'all. I know it, but that's why I said it's my left field pick, okay? That's my left field pick. Now, on a more fun note, one thing that I'm excited about for the Titans this year is the new color scheme. They've flashed little bits here and there to kind of give us an idea what it's going to look like. I've seen pictures of the logo. It ain't no more flames. I was suffering about that at first. I didn't like it. I'll be honest with y'all. When I first saw the flames gone, I did not like that. Because I'm an honorary member. I'm a hot boy. So I did not like the flame being gone. But I like it now. Y'all. I'm not going to lie. The T look kind of cool. I get the stars. Tennessee, the stars. I get it. But y'all, that color scheme is gone. That blue, that Oilers blue, it's nothing better than that. It's nothing better than that. So I'm looking forward to seeing what the reveal looks like. I'm actually hoping they keep it kind of simple, just to be honest with y'all. I am. I'm hoping they keep it kind of simple, especially if that's the plan to go with the Oilers scheme. If we ditching the two-tone blue, red, and white, and we going to the Houston Oiler blue with the white with a little bit of the red, I'm with it. I'm with it. I think we can do that. I think it'll look good. I think we need to keep it simple. Don't get too crazy with it, because I'm hearing they trying to touch back into the Greek mythology and all of that. I'm not mad at that. The Titans, I get it. It makes sense. Marketing, coming off a couple of bad years, new stadium on the way. Let's rebrand. Let's fill our pockets up a little bit more right before this stadium opens in 2027. I get it. I might not be the biggest fan of, having to get all new stuff, but I'll be honest, man, this color scheme, if they stick to that Houston Oilers color scheme, I'll be in the pro shop. That's all I'm gonna say, is I'll be in the pro shop. Because a hat, a t-shirt, a hoodie, maybe even some sweatpants, those will be a must for me. I'll be honest with you. I know they're gonna be expensive. All NFL licensed products are, but I'm looking forward to that.